afternoon baseball on tap from Comerica Park. The Rangers and the Tigers are coming your way next. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the West-leading Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. With that, we say hello again, everybody. Welcome to Rangers Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Texas Rangers, as their order will read like this. Leonis Martin will stand in, and as you see there, currently number 2 in the American League in the stolen base chase. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. And standing in now, a guy whose father had some big seasons here in Motown, including a 50-home run campaign, Prince Fielder. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes a 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Brandon Moss will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. Darryl Stapleton will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready now on 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Grounded fouled off to the right. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Jose Iglesias waits on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Jose Iglesias will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Moss will handle this one, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Cabrera will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. The 1-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We've played an inning. No score. Pablo Sandoval will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. The 1-1. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Yan Gomes will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-1 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he's retired, 1 away. J.D. Martinez will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. Josh Reddick will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. The 1-1 home. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Jurickson Profar will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Full count offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The next 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and he'll have himself a base hit. Elvis Andrus will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Runners on first with one down. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
And a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and it's going to wind up scoring 2.
Into the box, Brandon Moss. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. On the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, we always talk about how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, it's especially important when you face the caliber of pitcher that they're seeing here. And they've jumped on him early to take a 3-0 lead now.
3-2, here it comes. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 3 and the Tigers nothing. Ian Kinsler will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder, Will Venable.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting Will Venable. Now the 3-1 home. And he misses, ball 4. Brian Holiday will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Darryl Stapleton will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Jose Iglesias will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free ride.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back for more from Detroit after this. Yan Gomes will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Verlander deals the 3-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Leonis Martinez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2, and he got him. Elvis Andrus will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Miguel Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Too high, ball 3. Pitch on the way. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. J.D. Martinez will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Josh Reddick will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Prince Fielder will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Brandon Moss will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Pablo Sandoval will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Here comes the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Another 2-2 offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean...
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Rangers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ian Kinsler will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Got him.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Brian Holiday will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Darryl Stapleton will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 3-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw to Fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Tigers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Joaquin Soria will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1. Now a fastball here from Soria, sent on the ground to Iglesias at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Yan Gomes will stand in, base on balls his last time. Ready now on 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. The 1-2 with one away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. Jurickson Profar will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jurickson Profar.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 3-0. Jose Iglesias will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Another 0-2 coming. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. J.D. Martinez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Josh Reddick will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1 and 2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Leonis Martin will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Elvis Andrus will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. On deck, there you see the dangerous Prince Fielder. 3-2, here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. Another payoff pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. Prince Fielder will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now the 1-1 coming to Fielder. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Fielder waits the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Here's the 2-2 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Two pitch on the way. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Stapleton has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Brandon Moss will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
In the air to center. And Venable puts this one away to retire the side. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ian Kinsler will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The pitch. Pitch by Darvish is on the ground for Andrus at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Will Venable will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. The 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers lead this one 3-0. Alex Wilson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Pablo Sandoval will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Hanley Ramirez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. 1-1 on the way. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Lonnie Chisenhall will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And now a pitch on the way. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here comes a 2-2. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they lead it 3-0. Darryl Stapleton will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 2-1 offering. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and the chance for Fielder over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. Yan Gomes will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th. Jurickson Profar will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here he comes on 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Leonis Martin will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Martin.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 3-0. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here comes a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. J.D. Martinez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
The 3-1 coming. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Josh Reddick will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now the 1-2. Lined hard towards short. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
No errors. They left 7 men on base.